Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing that time travel is real. Think about it. One step into a machine and you're face to face with dinosaurs, or sipping coffee in the year 3050. The concept of time travel has fascinated humanity for centuries, inspiring countless stories, theories, and scientific debates. But what if it was truly possible? How would it change our world, our lives, and even our understanding of reality? Let's explore some mind-bending scenarios that would happen if time travel became real. First, imagine the ability to witness history with your own eyes. No more relying on dusty textbooks or biased accounts. Just set the date and go. Want to watch the pyramids being built? Or hear Lincoln deliver the Gettysburg Address in person? People could finally uncover the truth behind mysteries like the lost city of Atlantis, the construction of Stonehenge, or even the real story of the Trojan War. It would revolutionize education, making every student a first-hand historian. But there's a catch. What if your presence changed the course of events? A single misplaced word or action could alter history as we know it. Suddenly, the question isn't just what we could see, but what we could ruin. Now picture the economic impact. Time tourism would become the ultimate industry. Forget space travel. Why spend billions to go to Mars when you could vacation in Renaissance Florence or ancient Rome? Companies could offer packages like, spend a week in Victorian London, or, dance at the court of King Louis XIV. But then comes the darker side. What happens to historical authenticity when the past becomes a theme park? And how long before people start exploiting time travel for profit, buying rare art before it becomes valuable, or investing in Apple stock in 1980? It sounds exciting, but imagine the chaos in global economies if people start jumping timelines for personal gain. Next, relationships would change forever. Miss a loved one who passed away? Just hop back and visit them. Arguments could be undone, mistakes erased, heartbreak avoided. It sounds like a dream, but does it make life meaningless if every decision can be reversed? Part of what makes life beautiful is that it's fleeting. If time travel gave us infinite do-overs, would we lose our sense of purpose? Or would people live stuck in loops, revisiting moments instead of moving forward? The emotional consequences could be as intense as the scientific ones. Then there's the paradox problem. You've probably heard of the grandfather paradox. What happens if you go back in time and prevent your grandparents from meeting? Do you cease to exist instantly? Or does reality split into multiple timelines? If that's true, time travel wouldn't just change the past, it could create infinite alternate universes. For every tiny choice, a new timeline emerges. Step on the wrong bug in the Jurassic period? Congratulations, you just created a world without humans. This multiverse idea might sound cool, but it raises a big question. Who controls these timelines, and what happens if they collide? And speaking of control, who would actually regulate time travel? Governments? Corporations? A secret organization? Imagine the power struggle to own this technology. Wars wouldn't just be fought in space or on Earth, they'd be fought across centuries. The most dangerous battlefield would be time itself. If one group controlled time travel, they could rewrite history to their advantage, erasing their enemies before they were even born. That's not just science fiction, it's a terrifying possibility. Another fascinating scenario: scientific discoveries would skyrocket. Imagine traveling forward 1,000 years to learn about medical breakthroughs, renewable energy, or space exploration. Humanity could solve every major problem in days: climate change, diseases, poverty. But then again, would innovation disappear if we simply borrowed answers from the future? If we always know what's coming, do we stop striving to improve? Progress might stall because curiosity, the engine of human achievement, would no longer matter. And what about culture? Time travel could blur the boundaries of identity. People could live in multiple eras, adopting different customs, languages, and fashions. Imagine influencers broadcasting live from the Roman Colosseum or TikTok trends starting in the Middle Ages. It sounds wild, but it might also erase cultural authenticity. If people constantly jump between timelines, does any era truly belong to anyone? Or does history become one big remix? Finally, let's talk about the biggest question of all. Would time travel make us happier? At first glance, it seems like the ultimate gift. Unlimited chances to fix regrets, live adventures, and cheat death. But maybe the beauty of life lies in its unpredictability. If we controlled time, would we lose the very thing that makes life meaningful, its fragility? Perhaps time travel wouldn't make us gods, but prisoners of our own desire to perfect every moment. The truth is, time travel is more than just a scientific fantasy. It's a mirror that reflects our deepest hopes and fears. We dream about it because we want control, because we hate goodbyes, because we long for second chances. But maybe the real lesson is this. Instead of wishing for time travel, we should cherish the time we already have. Every moment, once lived, is gone forever, and that's what makes it precious. So, what do you think? Would time travel be a blessing or a curse? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take. And if you enjoyed this mind-bending journey, don't forget to hit like, share this video with your fellow time travelers, and subscribe for more fascinating explorations of the impossible. The past, the present, and the future are waiting. Let's keep exploring them together.